Never heard of these. Never done a food review before. It is the Rudy G. Funk Show, and it is the great pleasure to officially beer. Yeah, I already know that that's good. I already tried it last week. This is not a new beer try. But I'm going to try these chips. I don't know. I saw them on the vending machine at work. And it's Zapp's potato chips. It's New Orleans kettle-style voodoo. And I'll probably never do another chip thingy again. But I don't know. I guess I saw these and I saw the old voodoo and New Orleans, and I kind of thought of Rogue and Noah and JP, so I figured I'd give these bad boys a try. Chips are good, so I'm guessing they're Cajun or something. You know what? I need my fucking Googles. Yeah, not too much of a description. Okay, here's a description. Maybe I should do the beer. I gotta open a beer first. Shit, caca. It's not a beer review. This is not a beer review. This beer has already been tried by myself. But before I eat these chips, I thought perhaps I'd have a cool one. I don't know. There we go. We get her all in there with the big bottom girl. Yes, we do. I'm going to try the old roll of sentiment thing and see how that works. I guess there's a little bit of cinnamon in there. It got a little lumpy there, actually. Wow. I'll be damned. Shame on me. Look at that. See how it got orange in the middle there? Well, I've been lacking some citrus there because I didn't do that. That's at Greg Beer Review. What? You got bears in your yard, dude? No way. You don't shoot them, do you? Or you shush them? Or what do? You make a funny sound or go, oh, get out of there. You just yell at them? Probably yell at them, right? Or something. They get out of there. They don't get like on your back porch or anything, do they? Some weird noise. No, I'm just kidding. It's my stove. Log situation. Wow, I'll be damned. That shit works. Wow, see, now that's... Wow, I'm glad I did this, because I tried this last weekend. Oh, they broke into your shed. So you have like a simple lock on there or something, like just a padlock or something, they whoop through it? Rogue Dog, what's going on? Steel 58, I'm glad you're here, brother. Yeah, I tried this beer last week, or last weekend, but I am, for the first and probably only time, going to try these New Orleans Voodoo kettle-style chips. And I did open it up, and it smells Cajun, and I've never had a fucking Cajun chip before. And I saw those in there, and I thought of you guys, you New Orleans guys, and I thought, I should fucking try these. I actually bought them. I was going to eat them with my lunch. Oh, it tore the door off the fucking hinges, huh? Oh, you know these. You've had these before? I've never even heard of Zapp's. I've never seen them before. It might have been in my vending machine for like years, and I just didn't know it because I don't do vending machine, But I just happened to be walking past it, and I glanced. I was like, "Holy fuck, what's this, man? Voodoo shit from New Orleans? They smell Cajun-y. Have you ever had these, Rogue?" Tore the door off the hinges. God, those are some strong beasts, aren't they? That's fucked up. Taste those fuckers. Got to get them to the nose first, you know. They do smell good, and you know, it's such a little bag. They're very crunchy. Wow, it's like those are pretty good. It's like a sweet Cajun or something. It doesn't. Maybe it's just because it's the little vending machine bag. Obviously, I'm going to need to get a very big bag, you know. Craw tails. Well, that sounds interesting too. But it doesn't say. Well, let's see. It says our New Orleans kettle style chips are cooked perfection and combined with premium ingredients. This special recite results in a crunchier, tastier, and unique potato chip experience, which we hope you will prefer. And I do. These are pretty good. We thank you for buying our product. Enjoy. Okay, and there's some French here. What does you mean? Enjoy and les bon temps refaire. Is that, you know that what that is, Rogue? I think they just said something bad about my mom. But the chips are good. Yeah, sweet. They're very crunchy. You know, they're kettle chips, so they're crunchy. And you know, kettle chips make really great dip chips. But they're sweet, which kind of surprises me. I was expecting a little more spice, and I'm not disappointed. Tell you what, let's go with some beer though. Wow, you know, I'm glad I like this Bell so much that I bought some more, and that I tried that again tonight because I've never done. Yeah, what is that? You have a bag at home? Oh, let the good times roll. Yeah, these are good. I would like these often. Ooh, and that's what's great about the kettle chip. You know, these are the fucking kick-ass chips. The one that look like they're all fucked up and stupid. Those are the best fucking chips ever, and they dip good. You know, they've got they're durable. You know, no matter how thick that fucking dip is, these things are gonna work their way through it, not get all over your fingers, and you get that double dip shit, man. Double dip shit.
Can I try one? Where are they? I was eyeballing that bag on the counter.
They're Zapp's potato chips. New Orleans kettle style voodoo.
Ooh.
Those are sweet, aren't they? They're like sweet but spicy.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. I do have dip, but I'm not going to dip because that'll get disgusting on camera.
I don't really care for chip dip. I just like to eat them straight out.
Okay, you chew. Yeah, make like a foot and chew.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You know I love you. Thomas, how dare you, sir? You made the wall of shame, though. Am I allowed to do that to you? Put you on the spot? You know I love you, Thomas. Ooh, mesquite. These are actually, these are quite unique. I think I've tasted the taste before, but it was like somewhere else or something else. These are pretty good. I'm gonna have to try more of their stuff, Rogue. I think you're right. These guys are onto something. Definitely good with beer. I'll get that off there before somebody tells on you. I got to get some Corona on my mouse here. Corona on my mouse. Yeah, this is never going to happen again, Thomas. This is a one-time only thing. I'm off tomorrow. I wanted to get on tonight. I wanted to get on last Tuesday, but like fucking everybody went on. I saw Mosh got on and it looked like his shit went down, you know. So I was like, okay, this is a good time to get on. You know, everybody's not on and shit. You know what? A touch of vinegar. A touch of vinegar I taste in these. I could be wrong. But you know, like the salt and vinegar chips, which I've had and I do enjoy. They get a little weird, you know. Yeah, no shit, Rogue. I hear you, brother. I don't mean to scourge on you right now, but I keep wanting more, you know, so I'm going to keep digging into the bag here. If you guys ever tried these, and you see them around, definitely some flavorful chips. You don't need dip, but it would definitely go with the dip, even though I'm not trying it now, because I kind of want to finish this bag. Oh, that was good. You may have noticed when I'm gorging, I'm a multi-chip dude. You know, I like to grab, you know, I can grab like a pincher of them, and it's like grabbing a handful of hay, you know, and I shove that shit through my fucking big ass lips. But these are great dip chips. You know, look at all the, or even like an easy cheese or something. You know, you throw a little bit of easy cheese on that or something, that's just good. These are good scoop chips too, man. Real durable, real crunchy because they're kettle chips, and you know, you guys know kettle chips. Real good flavor, man. Real good flavor. Picante sauce. Is that like a salsa? That's like a salsa, ain't it, Rogue? Mm. Yeah. Mm. A true chipsman will whoop the dust right out of there too, man. Yeah, it's almost like a salsa. I should probably wash my hands. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Those are pretty good chips. And I don't mean to skip at Greg's Beer Reviews. Who is it? The Real Ale Guy? I don't know if you guys are subscribed to him. The dude from Wales. He's got a really good channel too. Darwin. That's one thing I never did when I was doing my fries, is I never shook the sediment from the bottom and swished it up and poured it in. And there was a big difference. I saw in color after that I poured that in there. Also, it was hoppier, which finger looking. Pardon me. It is actually hoppier, so I kind of feel like the try that I did wasn't a very good one. So I'm going to go ahead and just, off the record, I'm going to call this a retry. I just got it because I thought they were really good, and I kind of still had the taste for them, which doesn't happen to me often. You know, Tone the Great, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, it was good. They were good too. I'm kind of glad I did it. They would have been just eat them on lunch. To be honest with you. Are we? Yeah. Everybody's getting fucked up tonight. I wonder if Rogue, I'm wondering if we're getting that slowdown that we heard about. Yeah, I hate to do this, guys. I'll keep the bag here. I gotta get another beer. I want to wash my hands real quick. I got shit all over my hands. I don't want to give my dog corona. I'll be right back. That is true, though. A-B-C-D-F-G-H-I-J-K, I just went T-U-R-S-E-U-G-O-Y-N-Z. There you go. One more corona. See, the government told me if I just sing my ABCs while I'm washing my hands, it'll kill all viruses and bacteria. It's a good thing they told me. Oh, I forgot the beer. Shame on me. Right, Vinny? Shame on Rudy G. Funk for not being totally prepared for this stream. Oh, sorry, buddy. You had to move right at the right second so that I kicked your face as I was stepping over you, didn't you? Oh, Thomas is bored already. You didn't like my chip review, Tom? I'm just kidding, buddy. So what are you guys up to? What's going on tonight, man? Yeah, the chip shit's fucked up, man. Chip shit's fucked up, but those were good. I'll seek these out now. That's how much flavor that the sweet spice actually was impressive. And when you do the bottom of the bag, yeah, they do. Some of them do. Well, don't be bored, Tom. Don't be bored, buddy. There's all kinds of stuff to talk about. Right? Are you coming up? Oh, you just want to smell this bag. You want to smell this bag? How's that smell? Doesn't that smell good? Yeah, they're all gone though, buddy. I would have gave you one, dude. You were doing respite over there. I didn't want to wake you. I just wanted to step on or kick you in the face as I was stepping over you. I'm just kidding. I'm like kicking my dog in the face. It just always happens. I'm stepping over the dude, and as soon as I step over him, he'll like raise his head up, like, "Hey, what's going on?" Fucking stooges. Oh, what is it? What the hell? Oh, I did mention this on Marsha's stream, but I didn't tell you guys. That first video I did when I was kind of bashing Gates, and I think it was two Rudy G. Funk shows ago, and I was talking about how I always kind of respected the dude and that whole thing. Mids, how are you, brother? Oh, you got that mean guy as your thingy there. I had to restart my computer 20 to 30 times, man. I mean, it was like 20 to 30 times I had to restart it. It was almost like I just felt like they didn't like totally fuck up my computer, but they just like messed with it enough where maybe I wouldn't use it for a while. Because I did mean to go on last Tuesday night, but everybody was kind of on, and so as I'm trying to get my shit together and get my computer started, I noticed like everybody just started getting on. So by the time it was like, I don't know, 20, probably 25 times, I just kept restarting it, and it kept giving me a different. I just saw that. Who is it? Resplex, is that her name? I gave a shout out. I didn't watch it yet, though. That's what I wanted to talk about, Rogue. Remember Saturday when I was on and you asked me if I watched that David Wilkes? Do you remember that? Wasn't that weird? Because I didn't watch it. I saw it popped up, but some of these things are like 2-3 hours long. It's just like, man, you need a fucking serious block of time to watch some of these things, man. And they get fucking scary, man. There's some, He's got some weird shit going on. But all the stuff that we were talking about, a lot of it, yeah, David Walt. Remember, you asked me if I watched the one that came up. It was Saturday night, and a lot of the stuff that we were talking about, he talked about on there because I watched it not the next day, the day after, and not everything, obviously. And some of the stuff we were talking about, I took from his show, so it's not like I invented anything. But some of the stuff like karma, did you notice that he talked about karma in that? And I'm not a liar. I didn't watch it yet. I didn't take from his show and then throw it, because I do take some of the stuff that he's saying or claiming, because it's so interesting, some of the stuff that he's claiming, and bring it onto this show to talk to you guys about. Especially after you had said you'd watch some of those things too. But after watching, I was just like, it just sounded like half the shit was from the show we were talking about. And I just thought that was kind of a weird. The only thing he wasn't drinking an IPA, which that was the other coincidence. Because everybody was drinking IPAs this weekend. But everybody drinks IPAs all the time. I just kind of started rolling with the IPA thing and kind of starting to like them and stuff. And that happens to me sometimes. I try something and I'm not, I just don't like when he meditates and asks. Well, yeah, I'm not really big on anybody that's been in martial arts or anything like that, I get it, the calm. Everybody's kind of done it. I wasn't terribly big on it, I wasn't totally against it, but like when I'm sitting, I'm already meditating. I'm sitting watching fucking TV. What happened? Yeah, my Norton's giving me. I just had a Norton pop up. Okay? I'm showing 0. Is anybody there? Because the StreamYard YouTube, there's like a disparity. You guys kind of warned me about this. Like when you're doing StreamYard and you're not doing YouTube, you're not always getting the right numbers. So you guys are still getting me. I had a Norton pop up just now.
Bye-bye.
Hey, be careful. I love you.
I will.
Vinny, keep an eye out for her, buddy. Attaboy. So Mids, Rogue, Thomas, you guys are still here, right? So I got like 3 guys, and this isn't. I'm not trying to quantify that I have guys. I'm just because mine's showing a 0. Mine's showing 0 views right now, and I'm not getting off just because I got 0 views. I'm just saying, just chime in if you're here. A thumbs up or a punch or a Hawaiian punch. I should review Hawaiian Punch. Oh. Yeah, I can see the chat showing 5 in my head. Oh, 5 in my end. Okay, well, see, I got 1 now. That's what it's showing. It could be I'm just lagging, but I don't see, I'm not. Everything seems like I'm not glitchy or anything, right? Everything's like running relatively smooth. Yeah, but I'm showing 1 person, and that happened a lot when you were on Saturday Mids. I was thinking, wow, we keep zeroing out, Chad Barrows, how are you, bro, Chacho? But I didn't mind because we were having a cool conversation and stuff. I don't get out just because I zero out, because I have to kind of not trust this, especially if you say there's 4 or 5 people in here and it looks like I just got 1 or 0. And I'm going to keep flat my big ass lips, until I'm done. So, because I like to flat my big ass lips and eat chips, sink ships, and I can't think of anything else that rhymes with ips. Chimps? No, there's an M in there. Chimps are cool though. If they're not eating your face up. You know what sucked though? I mean, I don't want to get my face eaten off, but I wouldn't want one of them fucking chimp stomps either, you know? I mean, you know when those chimps, like, they fucking jump up and down, they just take their fucking arms and they're just like, and they come down on you and they like whoop your ass? That's gotta be fucking, I mean, I guess they'd probably knock you out pretty quick, but I don't think they'd stop for a while. I think they'd like batter your head a little bit. It'd look like a fucking pizza and shit by the time they're done with you. I don't want to go that way either. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about with this. I'm sorry. With the cinnamon roll with the can. Okay, here we go. Watch me pour my beer. Listen to that delicious beer. Like, good beers like sound better somehow. Is it just me, or is that you know it's a good beer, so it like sounds more delicious when you hear it flowing? Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I got a little bit in the can yet. Okay, officially, there's still some in here. Okay, I won't fuck around anymore. We'll let this settle a little bit. You guys can probably see the color of this pretty good, right? Because my hands are displaying it. My goblet of rock, right? You kind of see the color. You know, it is hazy. It's a hazy IPA. You can't really see through it or anything. I'm gonna swish this around a little bit, get the cinnamon off the bottom of this can. Let me know if you guys see this change color a little bit. Wow. I mean, that is huge. Huge. That is a huge difference, right? I mean, you guys see that, right? Wow. Shame on me for not ever doing that. But that's like an apricot kind of color or something now. And I can see, wow, it looks even, I can see it like streaming down like little. I mean, can you guys see that good? Let me know if you guys see that good. I'll go back up to my fucking big ass forehead. Can you guys see all the shit swishing around in there? All the ingredients and stuff? I guess you can kind of see. You guys, I think you guys, yeah. He gets into the alien stuff, man, and he loses me for a second. And I'm not trying to be a dick, because I like David Wilkes, man. He's not like an idiot or anything. Wow, I just can't. This shocks and disturbs me. It shocks and disturbs the beer world. And it's hoppier. It really altered the taste of the fucking beer. It's a bigger hops. It's a little bit bigger citrus. Shame on me for not ever doing that. Because I would always see him doing. I'm like, what the fuck? He's swishing this shit around in there. Of course it's going to be foamier, you know. But I heard Greg say, Greg's beer reviews, let's see if it changes the color. And I'm just like, it's going to, you know, it's not going to change the color. What the hell, you know? And every time I saw him do it, and I haven't watched every one of them because he does one, maybe two of them a day. And, you know, a lot of us are subscribed to so many people. I mean, you just can't watch fucking everything because you're probably interested. There's so much interesting shit to watch on YouTube. And I don't mean shit. But I still see disparity, pockets of the old color and the sediment that's settling into there. And that makes it, that's a game changer, I think, man. That's a fucking game changer. So all those beers that I was pouring that were IPAs, I mean, well, all of them. I mean, everything I've ever tried up until now, I've never done that. And it really fucking changes the game. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep fucking going on about this, but the disparity between what it tastes like before the cinnamon roll and what I thought of it, because it's not as mild now, you know. It took it up a notch, man. It is more citrusy smelling now. Like I was missing part of the product when I would do my regular pour. There's sediment sitting in the fucking bottom of the can that I was wasting, basically. It's like, you know, when you drink a Coors Light and you get down to the bottom and you got that nice sediment, and everybody just loves that last drink, you know. That's a beer joke. That's a beer joke. But here's to you guys. On to better things, you know. You know, I'm a simpleton, man. And when stuff like this is like a breakthrough. You know, this is sliced bread to me. This is sliced bread, you know. Okay, this is how we got to go tonight, right, Rogue? I mean, this is what we're doing. Let's do this. You guys got cool shit that you're talking about. Definitely, if you guys fucking saw shit, I would love to hear it. And Rogue's doing it right now. And Rogue, I don't even think we finished your hunting story. I think we finished with. That's another thing I wanted to do. You saw something big in the woods. I think we kind of got down to that. Yeah, I see. I see some weird shit too. You guys ever watch for satellites? And you can tell they're satellites, they're not planes, because they basically look like moving stars. They don't the light doesn't dominate the sky like a plane does. Obviously, a plane has usually a red and a green light. One of them's flashing, you know. But, well, I guess it could have been two satellites moving at the same time. But whenever you witness a satellite, you know, it's just a slow move across the sky, and you can see them on a clear night. Any clear night, you can see them. You can spot them. But I've never seen two moving in sync before. And we were watching. Boy, it was me. It was me, Stumbler, son of Stumbler, Stumbler's Rage. His kids, A-Dog, M-Bomb, CeeLo. We were all watching this. And I, you know, being a smoker, I always cut out the smoke. We were watching the Patriots-Eagles Super Bowl. Okay, so I think it had just finished, and I step outside to smoke, and some of the people were leaving, and I'm just like looking up at the sky, and I'm like, hey, look at this, man. And it was two very like pin-sized lights in the sky, and they were moving in unison the same way. And you know, everybody kind of looked up. What? They're like, it's two sized lights in the sky moving parallel to each other, almost like an airstrike formation. They were, you know, going perfectly with each other. If you guys have seen this all the time, you know, just let me know, because I don't know. But after I made that point to them, they're like, no, I never that before. Let me know, you know, if it's just normal. Because I know there's fighter planes. There's probably flyovers and stuff like that. But I mean, that small. I mean, where like you think it's like a satellite that far away. That I think was probably the closest thing I might have seen, as far as I know, unless you guys do know or see them all the time. But I never see that at night. Formation type. It looks like satellites. I guess it could have been. I guess it could be that simple, where it was just two satellites on the same destination, or both of them being moved, and they were just close to each other. I don't know. It just looked very strange to me. What was weird, though, you guys know Orion in the sky. You know, the W or whatever. Orion's belt, that whole thing. When I first looked up ISS in school suspension, oh, so I used to get suspended in school all the time for smoking. I used to smoke in the bathroom. I used to get fucking caught all the time. By the time I was like a junior and a senior, I'd already been smoking 4 years or something like that. So I was already an addict, so I would get fucking busted and go to fucking school suspension all the time. Oh, International Space Station. I guess it could be, but I mean, 2 of them, or is there like or is that how it works? Is there 2 of them moving all the time? I don't know. Have you guys seen that ever? I don't know. I think and I think I've mentioned this before in other Rudy G. Funk shows, but the Phoenix Lights, I think, were the most real, closest to real, I think we've ever got to real. And I'm not talking about what's the Area 51, that Rosdale, or not that one. I'm talking about because I remember actually seeing that on the news, how incredible that was, when it happened, as it was unfolding. And so many people came out and saw that fucking thing, I mean, I think it's happened before where tens of thousands of people have seen something and reported it or whatever, but people were filming this thing, and it looked legit. I don't know if you ever, Area 51, the Roswell, isn't that what it's called, Roswell? That incident where they supposedly found a dead alien, in a pod or some shit, or I don't even know, to be honest with you. I think I just heard it so much I think I know. Wow, game changer. I must tell you, I don't know if you guys remember last Saturday. Who was on the show? Was it 8 Camel Toes and Mig Plug? And I had to cut them off. I was so fucked up. I couldn't listen. I couldn't listen anymore. These things totally. Well, it was 5 in the morning or something like that. It was pretty fucking late. So it's not. I'll pat myself on the back for lasting that long, but because I think I had 8 of them, 8 of these. But yeah, that shit's fucked up, man. Yeah, Rogue. Some of the stuff that Wilkes says, man, about the aliens. At first, when you first hear it, you do laugh a little bit in your head. I don't laugh at him because I think he's a serious dude and I think he knows a lot of shit. I think he's really smart. But some of the stuff he says, I'm just like, well, okay, wait a minute, dude, But then after I think about some of the stuff he says, really makes sense, man. And I believe for sure he believes the stuff that he believes, and he's not some fucking con or anything. Oh yeah. I have. You mean where they got the one extraterrestrial on a gurney or something like that, and they showing them wheeling them through rooms and stuff like that? Is that what you're speaking of, Rogue? I mean, that footage where it's one of the darker grays. Well, I guess he's probably dead or something, right? Or he looks sick or something that's going, They're probably fucking teabagging him, them fucking devil worshiping fucking clowns. No, I did not see that. They were questioning him. No shit. I did not see that. Who? You don't have to say like the exact site, but how do I find that shit? Because that's fucking freaky, man. I seen that one wrong. Shit was creepy. Chad Barrow saw it. How come I didn't see this, man? I'm creepy guy. I fucking look for all kinds of shit like that on YouTube. How come I never saw that? I like alien shit. Oh, okay. So he was like sickly or something. Oh, I didn't see the interview part, but I saw them like, like a hospital bed. They had him like a gurney. Is that what they call it, a gurney? And they're walking with the thing or the alien. But I didn't see the interviews. That's fucking cuckoo, man. Hey, don't beat around the bush, Chad. Tell us what you really think. He's like, you idiot. Look up alien interview. Oh shit, that's great, Chad. That's good stuff, buddy. Okay. Oh, you made the wall of shame there. That's good stuff there. Then he dies, huh? Were you sad, Rogue, when he died? So it's one thing, with the movie Signs, with the movie E.T., one thing that kind of stuck with me with the David Wilkes things was that there's good aliens and there's bad aliens. That's, because I think the left's, if they believe in aliens, they're always like so much better than us, which, in a certain sense they may be because they're aliens and they're visiting us. We're not visiting them, but yeah, Rogue, you got that right, brother. They're always, just like what is it, the Earth Stood Still, the remake of that, you're destroying your environment, and they always do the fucking carbon footprint thing, because they're so much better than us, and they don't. There's no guns or violence, or they always pull the old fucking left wing thing, and I always thought, being brought up as a child, you always think they're one way or another. And like we have movies like Signs where they're fucking mischievous little fuckers, breaking into your house and shit. That was kind of that kind of stuck with me. How he said, there's good ones and bad ones, and it just kind of reminds me of what is said on this channel all the time, that there's good aliens, bad aliens, good politicians, bad politicians, good cops, bad cops. That I'm having trouble articulating. That kind of stuck with me. Now that dude like ventured into that like power struggle. Are you, Chad? Are you a dog man guy too? You ever listen to that channel? There's a whole channel on that shit too, man. Corey Goody. Or is it Corey Good? I even wonder if there's like a disparity in time before. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we were Jehovah's Witness to that too Saturday, weren't we? We thought you got killed. We thought the dog went right to your throat and like took you out. What is it? What's that movie? Cujo style. We thought you were gone. We were praying, Mids. We were praying that you were safe and you had made it through that whole debacle. You know. I know one thing I got to do. I got to put a creosote log on my stove here. Give me a second, guy. You know what? I better just do that whole piss, smoke, log. Yeah, give me a second here, fellas. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect for a creosote log. In case you guys don't know what these are, it's a creosote log. You add this once a month to your fire, and it'll be easier to sweep at the end of the year. So always use a creosote log once a month. That plus beer. Oh, here we go, buddy. Watch her hitting. Son of a bitch. There we go. There it is. There it is, pal. Creosote. One more thing, though. It does not clean your chimney. It doesn't like sweep it for you. What it does, it makes it easier for you to sweep it. Just to remind you, you don't want any bad advice here, you know. Unless I'm telling you to drink more beer. Oh, thanks, Pam. You know, just drive by Pam, right? Spray us with bullets. Rides away. Says something about my mom, you know. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go smoke. Give me another beer. Give me like 3 minutes. Yeah, it's good to see you, Pam. Thanks for chiming in. I appreciate it. I'm just fucking around. There we go. I can hear that metal bending. Bended Metal. That's a good name for a band. Bended Metal. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of gay. Did you guys, you all have a windy day today? It was like windy as fuck today, man. But he wants to go outside, but I don't want to let him. Still all fucking money and shit. Like I said, 40 degrees for like 4 months straight. It's fucking sloppy as shit. Every time I fucking let him in, I gotta wipe him off for a fucking half hour. I don't mean to diminish his progress as a dog, but Jesus Christ, man. It gets old. You know, you work hard every day, you get home, you don't want to wipe your dog off for a fucking half hour. Every half hour. What? When I get back, I'm gonna give another shout out for those chips because now I'm kind of missing them. I kind of wish I'd have had a big bag of them because I've never seen these, or maybe I overlooked them because I thought they were like You know how you get those cheaper versions of bags of chips, you know. Sometimes I'll see a section, I'm like, oh, that's a goddamn cheap section that, you know, somebody made them in their fucking basement or something. Not that I don't support small businesses, but I might have seen them and just thought, you know, it's one of those cheaper versions of a good product, you know. So shame on me. I'll have to keep my eyes open for those because those were pretty fucking good. I love those kettle chips, man. They're good. They're good shit. Like that crunchy shit. It's like eating fucking dog food. It's one thing cool about being a dog. All their food's all crunchy and shit all the time. It's like eating tacos every day or something, you know? Spoiled assholes. Could you guys eat tacos every day? That's a good question. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. All right, back to the chips. I'm gonna skeeter. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna look for those. I'm gonna look for more of these, Rogue. Should I do more chip reviews? I mean, should I do more of these reviews? Because if I find some more of these Zapp's chips, I'm gonna get them because I do really like that kind of Cajun sweet. Because that's a really nice spicy, nice mix of spicy flavor and I don't know. I thought it was kind of weird, you know, doing a chip thing. But like I said, I thought of Rogue, I thought of Noah, I thought of JP when I saw these, and I was like, well, that's an excuse to kind of do a stream tonight, you know, because I'm off tomorrow and I could fuck around for a while. These were really good, and I was really impressed with them. And they were very flavorful, nice and crunchy, you know, crunch the fuck out of them things. Great dip chips, you know, there's so much to like about those that I want to try another beer here. I haven't had that. Oh, the Voodoo, because it says Voodoo on it. You know, calling all JPs, calling all Noahs, Rogue, all you guys, where are all your fucking voodoo stories, man? Your ghost stories. Anybody got any ghost stories, man? That's where all that shit started. Ghosts didn't start until New Orleans, right? Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. There's Noah. How are you, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for chiming in here. I just mentioned you. But first, we're going to try a back. Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it. Big bottom girl. Her bottom's too big. We got to go straight down. And if you haven't been on the stream, you might want to watch this. Look at how clear that is. Compared to, well, okay, I misspoke. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. You guys see that, right? I'm going to do it one more time. Well, I'll do it every time. I just won't be so articulate in my explanation of what's going on here. So you got a hazy IPA, you know. It's hazy. You can't see through it. You can't see my fingers through it, right? I'm doing something behind the scenes here. You can't see it, right? Okay, because it's hazy. But, oh, did you hear that wheeze? I got to quit smoking crack. There's some sentiment in the bottom of these. And I always heard the beer, you know, the big beer review guys talk about this. Never did this, but there is sentiment back here in the bottom that you need to kind of rock out of there. Now watch the color of this. You see that darken? Look at all those nutrients and ingredients that I'm missing out on that I haven't been doing. And they told me to do this, but I never did it. I told you guys I was stupid. But look at that. It's more of almost an apricot or apricot, depending on whether you're from New Jersey or Chicago. And it really does change the game here. There's a lot more hops, a lot more citrus, just because of what I did there. So you guys got to watch for that, man. If you're doing crafted beers, that sentiment on the bottom, those ingredients that just sit there, it's a game changer, man. Big game changer. Not gonna wipe up because I tried that fucking ass end pour. Excuse me a second. I know I was flapping my big ass lips, and I missed a lot of the chat there because I guess I do that. I think that's my problem. Is I ask stuff of you guys, and then I'll flap my big ass lips, man. And I'm sorry. Tastes like crawfish, huh? That's great. Tastes like crawfish, huh? And Rogue goes, not really. You guys are just laughing out loud. Look at you guys. How often do you have beer a week, Rudy? You want want me to quantify it, or what? Like how many days do I drink a week? Is that what you're asking, Noah? Because you're making me nervous here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, brother.
Hello?
Okay, let's see. There's Saturday. It probably 3 days a week. At least 3 days a week. I would think, and it probably varies. Things change. My job's been changing a little bit. Well, I remember in health class, if you drink 3 or 4 times a year, you're an alcoholic. I don't know if you remember that from health class. Oh, wait a minute! Don't be trying to trick me, pal. Brandon Rogers, how are you, brother? You guys got any fucking paranormal stories? Brandon, come on. You just got here. What happened to you, man? Anything paranormal? Any aliens? Bigfoot, dog adventures, or dog man adventures? Or encounters, not adventures. Be right. Oh. Well, what's BR? Be right back is BRB. What's BR? Oh, Brandon Rogers. Sorry. Hey, Rogue. Rogue. Remember we were talking about the Corona thing, and Rogue chimes in with DUMBS, and I just thought, I think, I'm such an idiot sometimes. I just thought dumbs, I saw it and I just started laughing, and I thought it was him fucking around, and hearing it was some real organization, or what the fuck was it? What was that, Rogue? That's a big ass cockroach, dude. That is a big ass cockroach. No shit. So I take it you checked it out and nobody was there and that was it? Or was there like a persistent problem? Did it keep turning on or? Oh, yeah. Dumbs. There was a nest there though, too. Oh, that shit cracks me up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, something in you wakes you up or something like that. Is that what you're referring to, Noah? So that'll pick up a squirrel running by and turn the light on? Oh yeah, yeah, I've had that before, man. What about we totally have to talk about lucid dreaming. Are any of you guys lucid dreamers? And if you don't know what lucid dreaming is, I don't mind. So if you don't, so a lot of you guys do. A lot of you guys do. I know I talk about the creepy pastas and shit because I like to listen to them all the time. Oh, Noah. God bless you, brother. Uh-oh. They're not out at night. Is that true? I mean, I know that I see them all the time during the day, so I kind of get that, but I don't know for sure. I didn't know they weren't out at night, but it makes sense because they're fair game at night, right? So I have never seen one at night. That is true, Tom. That is true. I have never seen a squirrel at night. But I've seen birds. I think I've seen everything else. I'm just a squirrel trying to bust a nut. Right. I think yeah. He would just. I get what you're saying, Brandon. Yeah, I get what you're saying, brother. Anyway, back on the lucid dreaming thing, there was a creepy pasta by Mr. Creeps, and it was about lucid dreaming. I don't know if you guys get into Mr. Creeps or anything at all, or listen to his. I like to fall asleep listening to creepy pastas because they're creepy, and they help me fall asleep. Not that I need that, but they're just kind of fun to listen to. Sometimes I'm opossum. He spells possum funny. Freak me out. Yeah. Caw. Um, but the creepy pasta was about they were doing like kind of workshops with lucid dreaming where they took people in that were lucid dreamers and they have to these are actually from PA. Hanover, Pennsylvania. And I'm sorry, Meds. I'm not betraying the brown and orange. Yeah, they're out of PA. Sorry to say that. So made it Nola Mid's blood. Oh, who'd have thought, right? Yeah, they're made in PA. So they make their rounds, you know. Oh, so anyway, it's a creepy pasta, so it's not real. But I thought it was the good creepy pastas have to stick close to reality as much as possible. They're just not good. You're not going to believe them. You're not going to think or have any fear or think that what they're saying is, you're just not going to listen to it, right? I mean, am I wrong? If somebody tells you a story, unless it has some kind of realism to them, it's not going to hold your interest, or, if it's so off the wall bullshit, But anyway, I tried to do this. And what they would do is they would have these people that were lucid dreamers, and they would monitor their sleep, Louisiana's getting scammed. Yeah, no doubt. They would have you do things. Try to do this when you're lucid dreaming. And it was stuff like, make a house, walk through the door, go inside and sit down. It'd be stuff like that. And they would take these steps during their lucid dreaming, which is quite interesting, actually, and the horror part of that particular creepypasta was they kept seeing this dude. So they were taking the steps, they were doing it. They would see a house, they would walk through the front door, they would go and sit down, and there'd be this dude sitting there, and this dude wound up sitting there with kind of all of them, so you can see how that went. And I don't want to even destroy the creepypasta that I watched, because I really like that one. But I tried that. But I'm an idiot, and I get interested in other stuff. Hey, there's a butterfly. And I go run around, fucking with a butterfly. So I did it one night, but I couldn't open the door. I could do the house thing. Okay, hey, I'm dreaming, right? Okay, I can do this. I remember the creepypasta that I saw. Okay, I got the house. So there's a house. And then I'm going to walk the door, and it won't let me in, And I haven't done it since. I thought it would be cool to try to do like a group thing where we try to do this. Hopefully we don't all die in our sleep if we do this, but I thought it would be interesting to. Yeah, no doubt, Brandon. Especially us married guys. It's important. It's important, Brandon. Yeah, waking up sucks sometimes, doesn't it? Hey, cheers, everybody. And hey, if you guys are trying a new beer or something tonight, or you're just drinking your regular old stuff, you know what? I didn't even send a fucking invite yet. And I should do that, because I wouldn't mind having somebody in here and flapping our big ass lips about something stupid. Because I'm having a good time. And it probably has something to do with drinking. I don't know. I could be wrong. But I have not sent one of these out yet. Shame on me. I clicked on that X. It didn't go away. Oh, there it goes. Fucking late, bitch. Okay, so I'm going to paste this. I am actually going to go piss and grab another beer. I won't smoke, though. Oh, I didn't post it. Yeah, that does suck, Brandon. You're right. Some of them are so good and some of them are so real. That's where, yeah. Although I do value a realistic dream, good or bad. There is something about having a realistic dream, or the most realistic dream that you have ever had up to date, that is pretty fucking cool. Well, Noah, you don't dream right before your alarm goes off? I mean, that's what would happen to me. I mean, I remember a lot of my fucking dreams, man. And I remember, before that alarm was going off, man, I was dreaming, And I don't know if it was like a biological, it's probably a biological clock. We're going to be getting up, so your brain's kind of preparing you. I mean, unless you're drunk, then and there ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, Brandon, you go to school, buddy? Are you a napper, Brandon? My eyeballs, they look like really big. I swear I ask a question, there's like just this huge. Yeah, that's me. I'm just not a middle of the day dude, man. I'm just not, man. Between 2 and 6, those are like my fucking down times during the day. Oh, that's good. That is really good. Oh, you're a napper too, Tone? How many of you guys are napper? I'm showing 5 people here. It could be 0. It could be 10. I don't know. How many of you guys are like nappers? And I'm not saying, you hunkle down with, cornflower blue onesies and suck your thumb, Oh yeah, it's official. It's what I did. This is not a beer try, Mids. I kind of for the first time I wound up buying the stuff that I tried Saturday, and because I really liked it and I kind of had the taste for it, so I wound up. Oh, did you? Oh, so Toad's probably thinking you fags. I have to buy you guys some cribs so you guys can fucking nap, right? So that 2 to 6 period that I was talking about, you've got energy. Is that correct, Tone? I mean, I know we're all different. We're all individuals. God. God works in mysterious ways. So you probably shine around that time, then, huh? Like you're wanting to do stuff. You want to get out and do stuff. Go to and do stuff. Yeah, I'm the exact opposite, man. I'm like a morning and evening dude. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, yeah. I like the. That's another thing I kind of appreciate about a nap is the 2-day thing. Every day is kind of like 2 days um, when I nap. And it's not. I'm not saying hey everybody should do it or whatever. Um, there's. Did I just go? I guess I did, didn't I? Shame on me. I don't know. People are different, man, and I get it. Some people are like mid-afternoon people, and I'm just like, geez, I'm fucking tired from working all fucking day. Now, it does make a difference when you go in, if you go into work or if you go into school. I mean, if you, this kind of started with school with me, though. When you get up early in the morning, you get home at what, 2 or something like that, anywhere from 1 to 2. I'd be tired, man. I'd fucking nap. Well, first I'd watch some cartoons, and then I would nap, and I'd get up and practice, you know, you know what, mids? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, man. Oh, don't tell me Bret the Hitman Hart. Okay, just don't tell me. Because I got a buddy at work that looks like Bret the Hitman Hart. He's smaller, you know, but Terry Funk. Oh, I'm out of beer. See? I'm going to do that. I'm going to piss, grab a beer. Give me 3 minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, that's my new beer. I pissed. I'm gonna grab a quick smoke, and everything's gonna be all better. Make this thing rocking with some cardboard. Oh, that thing's rocking. There we go. Yeah, it's been 40 degrees for 4 months here. And since I'm running out of wood, it's starting to get pretty fucking annoying, I must say. Sloppy ass shit. We'll get snow one day, we'll get rain one day. It'll be like nice for 2 days. And you think it's just gonna dry up, and then here it comes the fucking precipitation again. We probably got a whole another month of this, man. It might be in a crybaby. Yeah, I'm a fucking baby. But that Zapp's potato chips are really good. That's right. It is a nice feeling though when I crack the sliding glass door and I'm smoking a cigarette and I can feel the warm air being sucked out instead of the cold air being whooped in. It's a nice fucking feeling. Tip it back with a cold beer. Doesn't get any better than that. Maybe it does. Sometimes a good shit is better than that. But not only do I really appreciate you guys hanging out, I do have to say again how cool everybody has been to this whole Corona bullshit. When it comes to being served or anything like that, whether you go to McDonald's, where I go with my fucking beer, everybody's been like really fucking cool, man. And I just totally appreciate that. Nobody seems panicked. Nobody seems like the media is like portraying us, like we're all a bunch of fucking idiots, Ric Flair. Woo! I gotta be careful. My wife's sleeping, so. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm only gonna do it one more time. I'm joking. I won't only do it one more time. Shame on me if I only do one more time. Right down the center. We're gonna go right down the center of the big bottom girl. And that's not sexual harassment. We're gonna be gentle. We already got a finger there, and we're adding on to that right now. But I am gonna leave that sentiment just like that. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, one more time. Look at the color. I actually saw some sentiment fall into there. I don't know. You guys see that? Can you guys see that? A little. I know it's hazy, and believe it or not, the picture that you're seeing is better than what I'm seeing on a monitor. But it's a hazy IPA. You can't see through it. Like, you can't see my thumb. What am I doing? You can't tell. You don't know what I'm doing, do you? Because it's hazy. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. One more time. We're going to twirl it. We're going to get that sentiment, those ingredients, those nutrients on the bottom. We're going to pour it in there. And that was not as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. It did change. But I did something really stupid, and I don't know what I did. Maybe that one's a dud. That's what it was. That particular beer was a dud. Wow, no shit. And you live to tell about it. Well, that's fucking badass, dude. Oh, why is hide current comment up there? What is that? Why do I have that icon? Well, that sounds like an old, yeah. Oh, Rick did? No fucking way. Jesus Christ, man. That's old school, man. That's old school right there, man. That's fucking awesome. Who does that? Who does that now? Who buys rounds all night? Anybody? Who's gonna go out? What celebrity is gonna fucking go out and fucking buy beers all night for you? I mean, does that happen? I think they're underground shit when they're fucking touching each other's junk and shit, but they don't do shit like that anymore, do they? Well, I'll tell you what, and I don't mean to totally change the subject from the wrestling thing. I watched once again, and I've watched it many times, and I keep trying to prove myself wrong in the boxing realm. And I've come to the conclusion that my favorite fight of all time is the Diego Corrales, Jose Luis Castillo fight. And I don't know if you guys ever watched that fight, but because ShowBox doesn't have CompuBox numbers, this has to be the most power punched fight that I think I've ever seen. As far as I can recollect through my brain watching the fight, I'm just like, it's all power punches, man. I mean, there's barely a jab out there. I don't know if you guys ever watched this fight. It's free on YouTube, so if I saw it, you know it's free because I'm a fucking cheap ass, unless I'm buying beer. But that has to be, in my opinion, like the best fucking boxing match ever. And I know there's plenty of boxing matches with drama and guys get knocked down, and all that stuff. But when you get two top tier fighters fighting in a phone booth, I mean, they were barely an inch or two away from each other almost the whole fucking fight. And you see guys getting stunned and all kinds of shit, like in every fucking round. That is two warriors with heart going fucking at it. And I don't know if you guys ever saw that, but if you haven't watched that fight, and I'll say it again, Diego Corrales, God rest his soul, who died in a fucking motorcycle accident, and Jose Luis Castillo, and I watched the fight live, and I've watched it, I don't know, probably, I want to say I watched it at least 20 or 30 times. And it's not because my computer had to restart 20 or 30 times. I'm just saying, every once in a while I'm having a beer, there's nothing going on, and I'll fucking watch that. It'll come across some of the boxing shit that I'm watching, and that's my favorite fight of all time. I thought I saw something else come up, but I didn't see. And I don't know how much you guys like boxing. Obviously the heavyweights have been, there's been like a lull in the heavyweights, and I get that. But you guys remember all the little guys, all the talented little guys that were in that kind of weight class, that 130, 135, 140 range, even welterweight, Oh, no shit. No way. That's fucking awesome. See, this thing lights up like a comment came up, and I don't see anything. And it's like there's like this lull between some of the comments you guys are putting up and what I'm seeing. So, what's weird though? When I'm even if I'm on somebody else's YouTube, like Mosh's or Eight's or Scottsilla's, I think some of the chat I'm not seeing, like it's being censored somehow. And I'm not talking about the guy when someone's timed out, such and such is timed out, that whole thing. I'm talking about like there's a disparity between what I'm seeing and what's happening. Okay, one more time. We got Rogue or Mids or Tone, Brandon, anybody that's out there. Click on my chat. What do you mean? If you're on YouTube. Right, I know to do that. Gotta go live chat, Rudy. What do you mean by that, Rogue? I mean, how many people do you see here now? Anybody that's out there? Because I see 3. I don't understand. You got to go live chat. I don't know what that means, Rogue. I mean, I understand live chat and how that works. What? Okay, you see 3. Tone sees 4. Okay, so I'm kind of up to par what I'm seeing here. Right. Okay, Tone. So we're good. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm on StreamYard. I don't see. Ah, damn it. Well, it's on comments. Yeah, I got my normal computer shit when I click on those 3 lines. I see it in the top right corner. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Well, what are we going to do? Drink beer? Well, I got to be honest with you. I kind of want to talk more about this paranormal bullshit. And I don't mean bullshit, but I think a lot of that shit is fucking cool. I mean, because I listen to a lot of that stuff too. You know, everything from Bigfoot to the one sighting said there were orbs in front of the Bigfoot when he was watching it. And I know the one dude said there were these orbs right in front of the Bigfoot's chest, and he couldn't believe that the people around him couldn't see what he was seeing and why they weren't telling the same story. Because the Bigfoot had fucking orbs in front of it, you know? No, I have not. I have not heard of Bluebeam. I don't think. What exactly is the Bluebeam? You mean the deep state? I mean, we got to be careful because from what it sounds like is there's a separation between the deep state and right, Tone. I think a lot of people agree with that too, Tone. Rogue is talking about though. I haven't heard that yet. But I mean, the way David Wilkes sounds is there's like a lot of good stuff coming for the human race, like really soon here. Like there's all kinds of technologies and stuff that have been hidden from us. That sounds really fucking. There's going to be some kind of awakening. That everybody's going to be astounded at some of the stuff we know already, which I flow towards believing that because as big as we are, as prosperous as we are, we have been doing this stuff a lot longer than a lot of other people in the modern world. And I'm not just talking about aliens. I'm talking about the underground dwellings and preparing for the worst. That whole thing. We're before everybody. We anticipated a lot of bad stuff coming, and we have to protect ourselves. We have to salvage the human race, and it had spiritual implications. Some people think the human race isn't worth saving, and that's bothersome. I mean, I don't. That's like ridiculous, but it sounds to me like America's been on the cusp of preparing for everything almost. And I'm not saying the government's going to take care of you. That's not what I'm saying. I am not rolling that way and to count on the government, I'm just saying the way David Wilkes made it sound, if there's going to be a lot of really cool shit coming out like really soon, that we've had our hands on. Oh wait, Camel Toes went live. Jesus Christ, is that late already? I guess it is midnight, isn't it? Yeah, you're right, Tone. You're right. How could you? How could you not think that as big as the just the galaxy is? I mean that there aren't survivors out there. Wait a minute, what is this? An asteroid? I see, Tone. I don't want to say I disagree because I don't totally. I don't know. I'm on the. There's something, and right. And I'm not saying you don't believe. I'm just saying when you. When you take it in a simplest form, back in the day, people thought that somebody that beat their ass was a god. I mean, the first dude that got his ass beat probably thought that other dude was a god. And I'm not associating you with the simpleton like mentality. I'm just saying, a lot of people forego that if there were something that much better than us, that they don't associate with being closer to God. They associate it with being godlike to us. Does that make sense? Right. I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying. I think people have an idea that aliens are so elite, they have nobody above them. That kind of thing. And I don't know if I buy that, and not that I think we're going to know for sure, Mids. That's what I think eventually we are going to know. That's what I think. I do think that. I don't think we're just going to be worm feed, man. I just don't. Yeah, I'll go cuckoo for a little bit. I'll go cuckoo. You got to give me a second, though, to gather my thoughts, Now, Mids, I know I proposed this on my channel before, on several episodes of Ouija Funk earlier. And I know I proposed this to CeeLo, my son, and he really kind of threw this off, which I'm not sure I don't write off yet, but let's just say God and all that stuff didn't exist, or blah blah blah. No, how can I put this? A lot of things, the Darwin guys, the evolution people, which I'm not saying I'm not part of, because I think evolution exists. We know that, because things evolve, things mutate, that whole thing. And I'm gonna kind of roll on this again. If you guys have heard this, it's okay. I understand it. You're probably bored at this point, but what are humans' evolution? I know you got the Homer Simpson, and eventually we became us. But I'm talking about when it comes to mutating. Why does a bat mutate? Why does anything mutate? There's like this. Is it an instinctive desire to, I need this? Is it a need thing? Because it seems that's the trend of evolution, is a need. It's a necessity type thing. So if we were human and we believed that there is a God and there's going to be some platform that we must exist beyond death, is this the big mutation for us as human beings, that we do have a soul, whether we had one or not? Is this the plan? Eventually, humans are so intricate that we will mutate. We will have a place where, after we're gone and we've mutated into this, and I know it sounds weird, it sounds really crazy. This has always been kind of like my theory, is why not us? Everything else mutates in the world and becomes because of necessities. Do we need a heaven after we're dead? I mean, has this brought us to their plane of existence in a certain sense? Do we need that? Is that our evolution, where we're not done after our first round, And I'm not talking about reincarnation, all that stuff. I'm just saying, I'm alive. I know I'm alive. I'm drinking this beer. It's fucking delicious. You guys are here. I'm having a really great time. But when I'm sitting in the solace of my room, do I still need a heaven? Is that beckoning enough to create an environment to where, okay, I'm dead, I need to go somewhere? Has this kind of like you guys remember Starship Troopers? You guys remember that movie, Starship Troopers? Remember they're in that platform like armory, and the bugs are just stacking up, and they're getting killed, and they're stacking up, and eventually so many of them get killed where they stack up and they infiltrate the fucking place, and they're fucking killing the fuck out of them. Shit's flying everywhere. But eventually the race of bugs infiltrate this place because they just keep marching on. And it kind of reminds me of the mutation that happens naturally with what'd you call it? Less thoughtful beings. Why wouldn't we share that with it? If we are nature, if you're going to say, okay, Darwin's right, we just evolve, we're just like some kind of fucking evolution thing or whatever. How come we don't mutate? What's our mutation? Do we bring it to the next fucking level because we care so much about living? Maybe that has something to do with it. And that was kind of my point with mutation. And I probably lost my viewers with this because I think I'm talking about God, but I'm kind of actually, it's a hybrid of that. I don't know. Speaking of evolution, have you ever seen the Plum Island where they make hybrid animal and humans? No, I have not. Yeah, I don't think I am either because I try to be a critical thinker. I mean, you even if you're a Catholic or a Christian, you have to critically think about stuff to kind of survive in a certain sense. So you're right, Tone, about dead set. I don't think about this. Okay, there's a deadline. It can't be like this. It can't be, okay, there's a deadline after April 20th. Whoever thinks this, blam. Whoever thinks this, blam. That's not life, is it really? I mean, I know we kind of go through that with, we regulate ourselves and we do all that fucking happy horseshit. But our souls or anything capable of being soul worthy cannot be like that. There's no deadline, right? Where the hell was I getting on that? I had a point and I forgot because I'm drinking, but that's okay. I mean, what kind of God would say, okay, as of right now, he's just going to scoot? I'm pretty sure everything terrible that's happened up until now, pretty much God isn't really doing too much, and not that he's lazy or anything. Just kind of God's lazy. Boy, that'd be a great book, wouldn't it? God's lazy. Let me tell you why. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? I mean, that sounds wacky, and I know I got kooky on that. But animals grow different stuff that they didn't have and shit because of fucking evolution. I mean, think about that. All right, now I got fucking 2 penises, because I was so set on fucking 2 different bats that this bat now has 2 penises. There's shit like that fucking going on. I mean, it's Rogue, what are you talking about? Well, Rudy, that was 1% I want you to do on Earth, which is die, or I don't know what you're saying, Rogue. I'm sorry. I was kind of flapping my big ass lips, and I probably asked the question. I forgot about it because I am son of the stumbler. Yeah, what do you mean by that, Rogue? I'm sorry, I can't see your comment yet if you actually commented. I'm not trying to rush you. I don't want to make you Russian. No commie bastards in my chat. Yeah, so that's what I was, Stoller and I have been talking about the fucking draft, man, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to fucking do it, man. It's a Thursday night, man, and my days have been getting longer at work, and I don't know if I can make a show that evening and try to get back to work the next day after working a long day. It's just kind of, work got weird, and I'm sure he wants to stab me in the throat with a fucking spoon, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, man. I just don't. I mean, I could rough it, but responsibility comes into play when it comes to that. So I definitely want to do that. I don't want to threaten my responsibility to not only my workplace, but family values, that whole thing, I don't know. It's better not to do it. But I do need to. Yeah, right. We did the draft last year, and it was like an utter failure. Nobody got on. So that's another thing where I don't really want to put too much into it. I would rather do like something with Stumbler Saturday and like do an after draft type thing or something. Yeah, oh, there you go, Mids. There you go. See, you're thinking what I'm thinking. I would rather do something like that and do a recap and, fiddle around a little bit. And like I said, the Stumbler's probably ready to stab me in the throat with a fucking spoon by now because of this whole Corona thing, and I haven't been seeing them. And I miss those guys. Love those guys to fucking death. So I'm gonna get another beer, and I'm gonna do a beer piss smoke thing. I'm trying to get that sentiment thing going. I know you guys can't wait for that, man. Ooh, I got heat blocking me. Thank God. Thank God. So where the fucking hell is Scottzilla been? Anybody know where Scottzilla's been? If you guys see Scottzilla, tell him I hate him. I'll let that smell over my channel. Yeah, I'm going to take a break out here, guys, but I need to smoke because I'm having trouble breathing, so I need to smoke. Dang, that's cold. There's this street by me. It's called Lake Breeze, and I swear you can hear the fucking lake on the street. It's fucking weird. You know that wind sound that comes off of waves and that whole thing, that whole kind of ocean sound? I get that. Like when I open up my fucking patio door here. And this street is called Lake Breeze. I don't know, I get like nostalgic or something. You can fucking hear the lake from like right here. It like travels down the street, like it's driving down the street. It's like weird. Wow, this cigarette tastes good. Can you guys hear the wind chimes? The old lady's got like wind chimes all over the fucking place. I do like those ice cube ones, so they sound like fucking ice cubes in a glass. Those are impressive wind chimes, I think. Reminds me of Lost Boys, you know. Boy, Vinny's down for the fucking count, man. I don't know what the fuck got him tired. Wasn't me. Okay. Let's drink another beer. Let's drink another beer, for God's sake. All good one round Thursday. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know what? You get that rogue, you get that fucking, that throat. You know, you wake up the next day, man, your throat be fucked, man. Yeah, that sucks. And you don't even realize it, you know? You don't even fucking realize it, man. I'll go heavy here. A little heavy. Oh, we got 2 inches. We got 2 fingers. We got 3 fingers. Okay. I'm going to hold that sentiment. One more time. Zapp's. Zapp's from PA. Good fucking brand of chips, man, so far. First one I tried. I'm not going to do any more chip reviews, I don't think. I tell you what, though, I really like those. You know, maybe I should, nah, I ain't going to do any more. Chip reviews are, I don't know, it's kind of weird, man, doing a fucking chip review. I don't know. Here comes the cinnamon. There it is. Look at that. All right. We're good. We're good. Our beer is good. Our chips are good. Well, I did dedicate this to you and Noah and JP, man. I did do that. So thank God PA, you know, pulled this stuff out of their arse, and yeah, that's pretty good stuff, man. I really like it. I was impressed. I'm gonna look for it now, which is weird. I mean, what kind of chips do you guys look for? I mean, say you're in Dollar General, okay, and you want to get some cheap, you want to get some bargains or whatever, or dollar or whatever, and there's a 2 for $3 or whatever. Are you guys Dorito guys, or are you guys Frito guys? Munchos are always fucking $2. Gotta love the Munchos, man. They're fucking kick ass, you know. Salt and vinegar. There you go. See, that's what these really reminded me of fucking salt and vinegar mids. If you haven't tried those, dude, they were close, you know. Tricon's potato chips, Rudy, made in Ohio. Have I seen those? Ooh, dill pickle. Ooh, Brittany Pickle Spears chips, huh? Dill pickle, huh? See, Rogue, when I get nostalgic when I think of that, Rogue, because I think of that diner. A diner we used to get, my brother and I used to get like $1.25. And we'd walk up to this fucking diner when we were kids, and you could get like a hot dog with a toasted bun, right? You get chips, and then you get 2 pickles, and the pickle juice, you know, be like Brittany Pickle Spears, you know, the spears, and the pickle juice would run on the chips, and you didn't know that you liked them yet. I said, oh my God, this fucking pickle shit's getting on my fucking chips, you know. So here we are, you know, 40 years later, And I love that the pickle juice runs into them chips and makes them taste dilly, you know, dilly dilly, dilly dilly. Cheers, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Ooh, pickled eggs. Oh, Mids, man, you need to. Oh man, you needed to meet the big marine, dude. God rest his soul. Yeah, the big marine loved his pickled eggs, pickled pig's feet. Oh man, that dude ate some stuff and I don't know. I think half of it was on purpose just to make us gross out because he ate a bunch of weird shit. Yeah, the big marine, man. He was a pickled eggs freak, man. Ooh, pickled sausage. I have to admit that sounds a little disgusting, but I get it, man. Because brine brings out a lot of great stuff in foods. There's no doubt about that, man. I love me some brine. Sorry, my foot itches. And I'm gonna scratch it because I'm a fucking clown. Yeah, that's a good idea, Mids. A recap Saturday night. Yeah, pickled shit kind of freaks me out, man. You know, did you like it, Rogue? You had the sausage pickled? Or am I on the outside? Do I not know pickled sausage? Yeah, see, I'm a brine drinker too, man. I'm a brine drinker too. You know, I'll drink pickle brine, olive brine. I'm you know, and then it hurts. Yeah, it's delicious. It is. There's something. It's so fucking flavorful. But man, when it comes out, man, it's not good. It is not good. Right, right. I'm gonna get a fever. I'm gonna have the shits. I'm gonna be throwing up in the tub. You know, all three at the same time. You know. Ain't no doubt about that. Yeah, pickled stuff. I get it. It starts with savings. You know, procuring. Right. You're you're procuring stuff. I get that, and there is a taste that comes with that. Some of that shit scares me, though, man. Scares me big, you know, because okay, I don't want to do this to you guys, but you know, when you're in the ocean and you're like dead, the ocean kind of starts picking you apart. And you kind of like floating away, and you know, it's basically you biodegrade, and that's the thing that just kind of. I'm not trying to shoot you guys down, man. Oh well, you know that's different, you know. Yeah, that is true. You can pickle anything, right? The pickling thing works. There's no doubt about that. Wait a minute. Pickles are pickled, aren't they? Pickles are pickled. Pickles are pickled. That's hilarious. I got a pop up from How to Hunt. I like How to Hunt guy. You guys watch How to Hunt guy by chance? Anybody? Does anybody out there watch How to Hunt .com guy by chance? and I'm not recommending it to you, but he was a hunter that would show you how to hunt, big game, small game, blah blah blah. And he had different segments of all the fishing, you name it. But he's getting real big on the fucking Sasquatch thing, man. And all of his videos, his new videos, he's pushing this like all this stuff has been suppressed. It's I'm going to say conspiracy theory because not in the sense that you guys, not in the sense that the ordinary everyday person thinks conspiracy theory, but he's pushing this. All these Sasquatch people have been suppressed over the years, and I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but if you haven't watched How to Hunt, he's coming really big on this suppression of the Bigfoot genre, and I dig it, man. I dig it, man. I think it's fucking cool that he's doing that, man. I like it, man. It'd be cool if there was Sasquatch, as long as they're not like fucking hurting my family or anything. I got to take them down or something, but I want that to be true, I guess I'm like that on a lot of things, or am I no different than any other person? Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm going to say I believe. No, I'm not going to say I believe it totally. I'm not going to go so far as to say that, man, Look at Tone. Look at Tone. That's a good one. Yeah, no doubt, Mids. That's what you do. Set up a trail cam. Try to catch that fucker. Yeah, no doubt. Set up a fucking trail cam. Make it real. That's all you can do. Make it fucking real. You got that shit. You believe that shit. Go out there and set some fucking cameras up, Oh. Well, you hear the other side of that. Yeah, right, get ring. I was talking to a buddy at work, and we're big. We're big critical thinkers. Does that make sense to you? I don't step us up to this elite level that it's beyond comprehension, so you won't understand. But I just lost my train of thought. Okay. One of the things we do often is we counter each other. We'll start bringing up a subject, and the other will counter them with facts. It's kind of like that thing. And you guys don't know, kind of like what we do here. When we start bashing China, somebody will come in and say China, provides a lot of our blah blah blah. We kind of do that thing. And one of the things I remember was, and these are journals. These aren't non-facts. These are journals of people that experienced things during the time. And I'm talking like 1800s and shit like that. And there were trappers and stuff that were coming to Alaska that there were a lot of Indian tribes around, and they would do stuff like fuck with them, basically, because they wanted to do their thing, and they would fuck with these tribes because they knew they were superstitious, you know. And there's documents of this kind of thing where they would sit in the bushes and make noises and stuff like that and try to keep these tribes away from their trapping game and some of the stuff they were doing. So there's actually documentation of people that knew or felt that these things didn't exist and they could use this to their advantage, you know. And this some of the logs that were kept by these fellas that were doing the things that were doing. One of the things they would say was other tribes would do this too. Other Indian tribes would do stuff like that where there's a tribe here, okay? So they would like surround this tribe, their environment, and at night, this tribe's kids would go missing, you know? So I'm going to say this, and I know you're probably all going to fucking hate me when I say this, but the Indians weren't the greatest of people either. There were bad Indians too. And they would do stuff like this, where there would be this tribe, and they might have wanted their land or it hunted well in this particular area. And they would do stuff like this where the children would run off into the darkness and they would take them. And because they wanted this particular tribe to think that there was something mysterious beyond this certain perimeter, and hold them in there. And then they would attack them or something like that, you know. And there's documentation on this type of thing. And one of the things we went back and forth on, because everybody thinks Indians are innocent and they, troll the land and they know the land, and nobody knows the land like the Indians do. And there's bad Indians too, and they would do this type of shit. And if you're Indian and you're watching this, I'm sorry to say this, but people are people, and it is a humane thing. It's not an Indian thing. So, and that was one of my point in one of Eight Camel Toes' shows was, it's not an American thing, it's not an Indian thing. It is a human thing. Humans do bad things. And that's one of the things they would do is when the children will run off into the wilderness, they'd take them out and make an example of them to kind of not just send a message, but that there's something bad out here. So that's documented too. So when I think of how we got here, everything that's happened between us and them, it gets diluted a little bit. You know what I mean? The conquering wasn't done, really. Yeah, they do. They do. Was America the last of the conquering? I mean, was that the last of conquered land for the most part? Do you guys think? I mean, that was it. Kind of after the Louisiana Purchase and all the inflow of the white coming into America, was that the last kind of conquered land? I mean, it was, wasn't it? Right, right. I mean, this was the last. There's not going to be any more. What do you call it? What's that dude from? I forget his name because I'm drunk. No more Michelangelos. I mean, all this stuff is gone. Nobody's conquering shit. Everybody's got to set in their ways, chill out, become better people. Adjust to capitalism because this is how it has to be because it's pretty fucking fair. I don't know. It's got to be. Things are good. Things are, despite the coronavirus, America's pretty fucking good, man. I don't know. Are you guys doing good? I hope you guys have a little bit of savings. Anybody that's out of a job, I hope that, not that you prepared for this. Who the fuck prepares for this other than fucking like Bill Gates or something? I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody has a little bit of savings that's going to get them fucking through this shit. You see that? But, I don't know, maybe, yeah, that's, and nobody's blaming you, Mids. Most of America doesn't have that kind of savings that's going to get them through, 2 or 3 months of downtime, But I mean, who does that, man? Who saves like 3 months worth of fucking wages? Just sitting in fucking savings, Who does that? There aren't a lot of Americans that do that. Because America is so fucking awesome. And that's something we should hang our hats on, man. Right. 3 months? Right. Come on. America is always moving. Right. True. Yeah, you don't want to fucking touch that, Rogue. Just leave that shit to fester and let that make you rich later. You don't want to be dipping into 401ks now, man. You want to have, and it's usually phases, I think. You get older, you go through a lot of experience, and you realize you want to set yourself in a pretty decent position. I hope it doesn't take longer with this generation. I try to teach my kid, for the most part, my kids aren't really in the workforce yet. They're working, but they're not, what do you call that? Taking care of themselves. This is a pretty good blatant way to fucking put it. Anyway, and I remember my parents telling me, save your money, blah blah blah, and that's how it sounded to me. Save your money, blah blah blah, and you're just kind of like, yeah, you just don't really know yet, That's great. That is great. Cheers, y'all. I'm going to go get another beer. I'm not going to piss because I don't have to piss yet, but I am going to smoke a half a cigarette at least. So I'll be right back. After these messages, this commercial. Yeah, we gotta. Somebody's paying for this today. I'm just kidding. Nobody pays for shit. We'll get another beer. Wow, these bells like really whoop my ass, and they're 6.4. So I don't really understand why they totally whoop my ass. But a lot of beers are much higher than that I try, and they don't whoop my ass. Like Trogenators, I think 8.2. That don't whoop my ass like this. Maybe it's because it's so easy drinking. I don't know. You guys have to monitor me, and you guys have to monitor me and let me know. You know. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? You know, you guys that are there. If you guys want to talk about something, let me know, man. Because I'd love to talk about it. Tuesday night, man? That's weird. It is weird casting on a fucking Tuesday night, man. I have to admit. Where the fuck is Scottzilla, man? Where the fuck is Scottzilla? What time is it? Well, it's 1 o'clock. I have to admit, this is starting to bother me a little bit. I hope he's all right, man. I hope Scottzilla's all right, man. It's been a little bit since he put out a video. You know, at least he was doing like the fucking sheep or the horse or something like that. You know, I'd pull up in the morning. You know, I haven't seen one in a while. But I know we eat Camel Toes and Mosh. Those guys are probably in touch with them. So if anybody knows if Scottsdale is doing all right, let me know. Maybe he just needed to take a break, though, you know? I guess we all need, like, a fucking break, right? Who's Goose? Am I not, yeah, Jesus, I don't need any more fucking subscriptions, man. You know? Although Goose is probably cool. Mosh sent me this link to a dude that plays guitar, and the dude wears a mask the whole time, and I appreciate everything that Mosh does, man. Mosh has been really fucking cool, man. I love Mosh. This dude's like British, but he wears like a mask with a painted goatee on his mask and a fro wig, And it's a little disturbing watching him, man. I don't know if you guys saw that dude or not. He's good, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. It just kind of wasn't my thing, I don't know. Is Marsh still on? Anybody know if Marsh is still on? Who's on right now? Is 8 Camel Toe still on? Oh, so Mids, are you searching for another job, buddy? Or are you just waiting to come back? Here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six. I've only drink. This is only my 6th beer, so. Yeah, who's on now? Is anybody on now? Is 8 Camel Toes on? Who's on? It's 1 o'clock.
But I do have some questions for him. New ones. Fresh questions. Like I always do. Because old played out, tired ass bullshit that wasn't even interesting the first time. And it sure is fucking interesting the 1000th time. But it's all that little fat man over there has to offer.
Well, it looks like he's going off an A-bomb, which doesn't interest me at all. I'm sorry. The A-bomb camel thing doesn't interest me. I think I like A-bomb also. There's something I like about A-bomb. And I don't get the it's just weird, man. Is it the drama? It's got to be the drama that I don't totally dig. I don't want to. I don't know. There's nothing tangible there. Ooh, you're in pharmaceutical sales? So you're probably doing pretty good for yourself there, Mids. I mean, besides the furlough or whatever the fuck's going on now, I don't know. I love 8 Camel Toes. He's fucking awesome. I love Mosh. He's awesome. I love A-bomb. I think A-bomb does some pretty good stuff. The drama thing, man, that's just fucking weird to me. I don't know. I just don't latch onto that, Yes. Yes, Tone, I do. I chime into them all the fucking time. When I got free time and I'm by myself, I'll chime into them fuckers, man. Yeah, I think I don't want to say I just owe them something because they kind of discovered me and they had so many more subscribers than I did, and a lot of their subscribers, not a lot of them. Obviously, I can't even fucking do live stream on my fucking phone, but and it's not a complaint. a lot of what helped jumpstart this channel was their stuff, because they wound up discovering me on some, because me and Stumbler streamed the Browns games. And they came in one night, and we had a really great time. They were fucking around, kind of trolling, and we wound up becoming friends after all that. And we are, and always will be, I think. Yeah, well, what's going on between him and A-Bomb? It's just kind of fucking weird. It's the kind of stuff I don't need to hear. It's not I'm sacred or anything like that. It gets personal, and I'm not really big on that. It's not because, how do I say this? I don't project much on this channel. I don't do my hair, or I don't have two cameras, and every time I look to another camera and I look back and I got somebody, and I don't know, the whole drama thing screams Kardashian bullshit to me, and no different than the fucking coronavirus, man. It just, there's trends that I just don't want to follow. Wow. Rogue. And you know how much I love 8 in the shit that he does, because 8 is not a fucking idiot, 8's a good dude. I love him, man. I do. He's a good dude, and he will always be my brother, man. No different than Mosh or Scottzilla or anything. Scottzilla's kind of pissing me off, man. That hiding thing, I haven't seen him in a while. He's not pissing me off, but the drop. You know what sucks? You know what it is? I think a lot of it, because I really appreciate YouTubers for what they do, and 8 is one of them, where I go into their stream and I feel like I'm growing. I think that's what it is. As an individual, if I try to appraise myself every week, did I grow? Did I go forward here? And I think that's what it is. And it's me personally. It's not everybody. And I will say that you have to be like this. Some YouTubers I go into it, I don't feel like I'm growing because of the content. And there's so much stuff, there's so much talent, you name it. There's so much information on YouTube, and I always want to keep fucking marching forward. And sometimes I'll watch something and I start marching backwards, and I'm out of there, And I don't think desecrating A-Bomb, or A-Bomb talking about how, what are the cliches? Because it goes both ways, It's a double dong, I don't dig that. I don't think that desecrating each other internally takes me forward, and that's why I feel like this I just kind of start falling back. I'll be like, okay, you're gonna go that way, I'm out of there. I'll go fucking watch, fucking how to train your dog bullshit on fucking YouTube or something, you know, because I want to go forward. And it's not that I'm the best dude ever and you have to do whatever I do. I don't know, maybe a midlife crisis, man. I got enough fucking drama in my life. I don't need any more. It could be that too. Yeah, I don't really. What's funny, mids? What's funny anymore? You know, I still think farts are funny. You know, so I'm not stirring it up, but I'm watching. I can't help it. It's there. Yes, I have to, mids. I think I have to. I might start fishing first, man. I might start fishing first. I might start there. Because appetite, it was a whole. I think I'm ready to start fishing, you know. And not that fishing is easy, but shame on me. You know, like I told you guys before, you know, the lake is like 500 fucking yards away from me, and I don't fish, and shame on me for not taking care of myself, you know? Shame on me for not taking care of myself. That's all I say. I don't need it, man. I don't need it. I got lucid dreaming. I don't need anything, you know? That's true. That's true, mids. There's no feeling like a deer walking by you and and then taking his ass out. Yeah, a lot of good stuff, you guys. A lot of good stuff. Is that true what Ted Nugent said, mids, about venison? You know, it may be, Rogue. It might be, dude. You never know, man. I don't know, man. It's Can I tell you guys something? You know, you guys are like barely here because it's getting late, and I get it, man. I get it. You guys are. I used to work with this Arabic dude, and we would talk because he was a soldier for the United States, but he was Arabic, and I would tell him about these dreams I would have when I was a kid, and it was I would be standing by myself in like that, you know, that it's not desert, it's like dry mud, and it's like cracked, and you can see the cracks in it, and I would be standing there by myself, and here would come this fury, like a windstorm of red sand. And I used to have these dreams when I was a kid. And I had multiple dreams of this, and I would sit this and watch this storm coming towards me on this And he was like, you know what? You just kind of like described Iraq to me because he was Iraqi. And this is not a watch my stuff because I have premonitions of blah, blah, blah. But I would have these dreams. And that, you know, as a child, I didn't even know. Who the fuck? How am I going to fucking know Iraq? You know, for God's sakes. And there would be these red storms coming towards me. And I had no idea why. And it could have been, you know, maybe I saw it on the news or something, you know, of these red storms, because they do have these red storms. And maybe I articulated it into some sort of fantasy land or whatever, you know, but so I described this to him and he was just like, yeah, wow, that's interesting, you know. I was like, yeah, well, we'll probably have to kill all you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. A lot of weird shit going on, man. A lot of weird shit. Especially this old Corona thing. A lot of weird fucking shit. Is Mosh still on? Why doesn't Mosh get in here? It's only fucking quarter after 1:16. Why the hell isn't Mosh still on? So he's not, right? Oh, okay, 8's in. 8's in. Oh, okay. He's done already. So Mosh is done already. 8's streaming now.
Listen, I don't want to have to bring up the Billy Club for a second time in the last 3 videos, but some people on the internet just need a good metaphorical whooping. Now, this pandemic, in addition to sucking a fat one, has exposed people. It exposes the crazies. It exposes people with low levels of intelligence, and it exposes people's character, and it's all happening in real time on the internet through Twitter and other social media platforms. Back when things were just starting to get serious in the U.S., I remember I was in a group chat and a few of my buddies were joking about, you know, oh, who's going to be the first YouTuber to get coronavirus clickbaited to get a bunch of views and stuff, haha, funny jokes. And obviously we joke about it, but in the back of my mind knowing that obviously people were going to do that, and whether it was clickbait or just, you know, misinformation, there's all kinds of cans of coronavirus content. Now, I imagine the overwhelming discourse around this virus is reasonable and respectful, right? It's people just wanting to be part of the global conversation, individuals and organizations chiming in, because everyone is affected on a global level. Nobody is not affected by this, with a few exceptions. But as history has proved time and time again, it always seems to be the idiots that somehow have the loudest megaphones. COVID-19! You have the blatant misinformation being spread by these conspiracy theorists, weird-ass online gurus, the type of content that made it so YouTube had to demonetize all COVID content across the board for the first several months of this, because they were scared that advertisers were going to get scared when they saw like one of their ads run against a video of someone suggesting you drink bleach to cure the coronavirus or some shit, which did happen, by the way. I'm so down that you could cure any.
Yeah, Midge, you be safe, brother, all right? Be safe, buddy. It's good to have you around. I appreciate you being in here, buddy. Do you mean on 8 camel toes, or you mean me, Rogue? Because I'm scared now. You know, unless there's some kind of unless there's some kind of fucking like weird shit that they're toying with, you know, the people coming towards you in this kind of thing, like let's say I expose something, you know, from my computer, and they realize it, and they satellite, and they call Bill Gates, and they call, you know, what's the other chick? You know, who's the hell chick? Not Gwen Stefani. I don't know, one of those celebrities. And they go, hey, you know, Rudy G. Funk, he's playing this on his fucking YouTube gay shit. And they come in here. If they send people here, that's probably not good for them, you know. So it has to be, these clowns have to do a cyber thing, and then we'll stop you, and we'll put this virus in your shit. Because nobody's coming from them physically. Right? Am I right? These clowns are not going to send physical, you know, guys to come and kill you. That's not going to happen. That's who these people are. That's what I think, you know. That's what I think. They're not going to send people to come and kill you. They're going to like make you feel uncomfortable for a while. That's who these people are, and that's what we become. You know, it's not they're a product in a certain sense of us, or vice versa. You know, you can reverse that. You know, make the people so soft that this will disrupt them. You know, that's why I'm going with. Yeah, I'm going with the whole fishing, the whole hunting. I'm gonna go that way, man. You know. Yeah, yeah. They should have killed him, right, Rogue? They knew anything? No, I'm just kidding. Killing it wrong. Oh, I got pissed. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go smoke real quick. I'll probably get a beer too. I don't know. I think Vinny's got to go out. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll let him out. What the hell? Go on, buddy. Go step in some shit. Go step in some dog shit. Oh, what I missed. God damn it. Oh, yeah. Interesting, Rogue. Very interesting. You know, to be honest with you, I know this sounds creepy. I'd like to hear from the kids that got to see that shit. And I'm not diluting what you said, Rogue. What did the kids think when they saw this kind of shit? I mean, were they setting? The Cowboys weren't they? Back in the day, they didn't want to be fucking hung. Nobody wants to be fucking hung, for God's sakes. Well, capital punishment exists, so it's not like if I describe it to you differently, that it makes a difference. I mean, that's kind of how I'd feel, Not, I don't want, hounds chewing my fucking nuts off or anything like that. But this country is a capital punishment country for the most part. I'm sure it's leaning the other way because, the left cares so much about women and children and the elderly and disabled and minorities, you name it. They did the old switcheroo on us. Didn't they? Over the last 20 years, the Democrats have done the old switcheroo on us because of words. Words are powerful, aren't they? Words are very powerful. Oh, Vinny wants in. Excuse me, just one more second. I gotta let Vinny in. Vinny's ready to eat his little treat. Oh. You coming in, buddy? All right, here we go. Oh. Yeah, give me a second. Oh, there he goes. Just the nick of time. Here comes Daddy with the treats. Ready? Let's go. Come here and sit. Ready? Come on, sit. Come on. Get in here, sit. Good boy. You're such a good boy. Should I keep these out? Show them what a good boy you are. Because you are such a good boy. Would you see a squirrel or something? Is there nighttime squirrels out there? Huh? You smell that? Oh, you almost had that. I know. Speak. Good boy. All right, let's wipe you off. You're a good boy. You are such a good boy. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. What do you call it? Wiping my fucking dog off. Which sucks. It's wet and shitty out there. And it sucks wiping my fucking dog off. But he's cool. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Right? Good one. Wiping your ass off. Oh, how I love wiping my dog off. All right, here we go. Come here. You want to come here? Come here. I'll give you a treat. Come up here. You want to say hi to everybody? No, come around the other way. Over here. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. You are such a good boy, I tell you. I'm not going to pour a beer yet. I'm going to show you guys Vineyard. Come up here. Up, up, up. Come on, Vinny. Up, up, up. No, up. Good boy. Now, I got a treat here, so you understand why he's sitting the way he is, or was. Oh, and these Smokies, man, he fucking loves these Smokies. I get them from the beer joint that I get my beer from. Oh, they're expensive, but he fucking loves it. Up, 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 up. Good boy. You are such a good boy. I know. You hold on. You hold on. Come up here. Stay. Stay. Don't be gay. He's sexually abusing me. No, I'm just kidding. Up. He's such a good boy. I know. You get that. You deserve it. Say hi. Look. Look, Vinny. Vinny, look. Look here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh. Okay. I know. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. All right. Yeah. Tone. That's a great point right there. And that's kind of what I was getting at. Oh, God damn it. I missed it. It went forward. Come up here, Vinny. Come up here, buddy. I'm going to shock you. Get up here. I know you're a good boy. I know you're a good boy. Can you speak? What? I want you to speak. Can you speak? Speak. Ooh, you're a good boy. You're gonna eat all these tonight, dude? You are a good boy. This is the last one. Okay, so give me a paw. Oh, and give me a left. Oh, knock it out of the park, baby. Woo! Okay, one more, last one. Oh, these fucking, dude, he loves these fucking meats. I'm telling you, up here, up, up, up. Oh, you are such a good boy. You are such a good boy. All right, go on, go lay down. Go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. I'll keep those handy just in case I need him to go fuck himself. That was good, wasn't it? You are so handsome too, aren't you? Yeah, no doubt, Rogue. Oh man, Vinny. Oh man, I feel so bad for Vinny. You know what? To be honest with you, I had two Basset Hounds And I have been wanting to take them hunting for so long, but I'm too stupid. I mean, I really am, to be honest with you. If I would have loved to take those Basset Hounds. And I'm not cutting on Vinny because he's the best dog I ever had, man. I don't know if it's just the latest or whatever. I don't mean to be a jerk, because Vinny's a fucking really cool dog. He does a lot of stuff that I wanted in a dog, Vinny's a fucking athlete, man. Oh, Tone. Shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Vinny he is a fucking great dog. But I was trying to get into this shoot club. We got this shoot club, and it's real hidden, real private. And this, my son's friend was an officer of the county in which this shoot club, existed. And he was an officer, so he was nonchalant in this club, But we would go shooting, and we always had a fucking great time, man. Always had a fucking. I just love that fucking place, man. It was really so cool. And he tried getting me in there, man, and it was so private. I just couldn't get in there. Maybe they thought I was an idiot. It's possible. I mean, it doesn't take much to think somebody's an idiot, And I couldn't get in there, and I was so depressed, to be honest with you, because I really, I had 2 Basset Hounds, and I really wanted the male to start trying to acquire some hunting techniques. And I couldn't get him in there, and I felt bad. They're gone now. And I got Vinny, and I really want to do some outdoor. Vinny needs, man. He needs to. He's an athlete, man. He needs to run races, and he needs to get there first, and that's exactly who Vinny is, man. He tells me every fucking day when I come home, like, hey, we're going to do something today. And I'm just like, no, dude, we're not going to do nothing today, man. We're going to fucking hang out. And he is not a hangout dog, man. He needs action. He needs put down. What do you call it? Excuse me. He needs to portray, a certain amount of energy, or yeah. What? Why the fuck did you go to prison for Hurricane Katrina? Rogue? Why would you go to fucking prison, dude? What the fuck? Why would you go to prison, Rogue? Come on, dude. So it was like a looting thing or something, and somebody pinpointed you instead of somebody else, or Rogue? Yeah, Vinny, keep marching around, dude. Rogue, how old were you when this happened, dude? Tone, I expect Rogue to explain himself, man. And I love Rogue. You know I love Rogue. Were you looting, Rogue? I mean, was somebody else looting and you got... Okay, right. I remember. So you were bamboozled in a storm of people that were looting and you were arrested? I'm not saying you're a bad guy, dude. I'm just saying what's the truth here. That's all. And I'm not going to shun you because you got caught, fucking Katrina-ing. I mean, I don't know. You know me. You know this channel. I don't like just fucking diss somebody. I'm just curious. A situation happened. You wound up getting Tone reiterated. What happened? I don't know. You weren't with anyone. You were by yourself. Okay, so here we go. Da 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 da. What are the facts here, Rogue? You got arrested. Okay, so you didn't loot shit. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little late. Like I said, the stream's a little late. I don't know why. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, you guys. Right, I understand that, Rogue. That's what I kind of got from the first text that you were texting about. So were you there with the looters that were looting, or why did they what happened? How do you become arrested? Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks fucking hard. Wieners. Jesus Christ. My dog has his food bowl and he's chewing the bowl because I haven't given him any food. Just give me a second. All right. I got gotcha. I didn't hear you. All right, let's get you some fucking food, dude. Jesus Christ. The fuck, man? Why don't you just lay it down for me like you used to do? Oh, it's water. You just fucking water. Thanks, baby. Appreciate it, brother. You don't have any water. Oh. Oh. Stop, baby. I'll tell you what. You know what I like doing? I like drinking fucking beer. Oh! Oh shit. You guys haven't heard the Walgreens thing? You know, where Walgreens, you're not allowed to stop a black person from stealing shit. I don't know if you guys ever heard that one. It's been their policy for a while now. Come on, guys. You know, I don't know. Come on, guys. You know, I know we're joking here. That's funny. That's great. That's the thing with the, you know, when you're corrupt, how often do you really go forward? You know, I mean, is that the way to go? You just go forward if you're corrupt? Do you go forward? I mean, do you really go forward? I don't think you really go forward. You know what? I don't believe it yet. You know what I mean? I don't think. I don't. I don't think lying gets you forward. I think that's huge. I think lying really is really not a good fucking thing, man. I really think it is. I don't know. Maybe it is a pet peeve for me personally. Lying to get forward. I mean, I don't know. why do I? Am I just a jerk? You know, am I an idiot? Am I a? I know I don't fucking thump the Bible. I don't thump too much. Is it a requirement for me with truth that whatever you can give me truth wise, I just want it. Am I a critical thinker? I just want to know what, because money doesn't really, what does money do? I mean, I know the capitalistic approach, you have more money, you have more things, you have a bigger house, you have blah, 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 but I know that this channel isn't about money. I just know it's not. What sorry, I'm running my fingernails on the dining room table here. A weird position. Oh, that's good. When I don't know when does money not seem so much to you guys? You guys that might be watching. What's that point where I would rather have this than that? Okay. Right. Okay. Rogue, it's a okay. I'm gonna go ahead and you got the wall of shame here, buddy. I'm sorry. I love you. What does gold buy? One of my critical thinking buddies at work, and I was just like, what are you gonna do with gold? Well, gold is gold, right? You heard that all your life. What are you gonna fucking do with gold? If you decide I'm not going to use the money system, I'm going to use gold, what are you going to do? Everything has to have a real value to it. And that's what I think a lot of people don't really totally comprehend. Hey, can I have that gold bar? Yeah, I'm going to stuff that in my ass as a suppository. It's going to heal me because I have health issues. Because gold doesn't mean shit. Gold is another form of money. It is. It's not the money that we use right now. And everybody shares that. We're correct. I mean, everybody uses the credit system. Everybody uses the money system. And I'm hearing shit about using fucking puck bills or something. What the fuck is that? And he uses them, Moss is talking about this guy that we need to move to krill, what is those bills? Or this money system. And I get that, man. I get that everybody feels that, well, okay, the deep state has moved us to this point and we have to move off them. I get that. I understand it. I get it. It's not happening right now, whatever the fuck it is, man. It's not going to happen right now. Cryptic. Is that, well, I don't know if it's Bitcoins. It's like Crypt Coins or something. It's Crypt Coins with a K. Nobody's going to buy Crypt Coins, man. It's not that nobody will. The world's not going to go that way. There has to be, and this is, I don't know how many times I've said this in my stream, there has to be a basis of realism or it doesn't work. It's not going to work unless there's some kind of a realism attached to it. It doesn't matter what it is. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand. Because there are tangible things out there in the world, everywhere, that have realistic value to them. It has to be based on that. It cannot be based on kryptonite, PayPal. I mean, we can use our credit cards as much as we want. It has to be based on something real to this world. Can you change your monetary system? Okay, we call it this now. We found throughout history, whether it's gold, whether it's paper, monetary value of money, people have to believe that this monetary value exists. That's the real crutch, in my opinion. And it's not a crutch, ultimately. Vinny. Wow. He's barking at my TV. Because the Samsung icon has come on. And I don't know why he's barking at my TV. I'm going to shut that down because I'm scared that Bill Gates is trying to inject a virus in my ass. Oh, shit. I told you. Bill Gates is trying to fucking kill me, dude. Trying to kill me. Subtly. That was fucking weird. He has never done that before. The Samsung logo came on the TV and was like bouncing around, like like your old what do you call it? Screensavers, And Vinny was not pleased with it at all. That's okay though. We love Bill Gates. He'll die in a furry ball of hell, right? And I think he would like that. No, it's not a ghost. That's not a ghost, Vinny, right? There's no ghost there. You were letting me know. They're like watching us or something. Oh, he's still fucking spooked out, dude. I gotta show you this. I got the TV shut off, so I just want you guys to see this. That was me. I was fucking with him because I'm an idiot. Sorry. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I don't know what that was, man. I don't know what it was. But he's smelling shit. Look at him. He's fucking smelling shit. Hold on. Vinny, what are you doing? Quit fucking up the ghost, dude. Vinny, get over here. Vinny, get over here. Come here. Get up here. Oh. You're an asshole. All right. No more ghost fucking hunting bullshit. He's gonna, as a long-haired hippie fellow as myself, he always fucking steps right on your fucking ponytail, bites it. He does all kinds of fucking stupid shit. Ugh. Asshole. But I love him. Oh, you got a football, Vinny? Vinny loves football. Laced. So anyway, I don't know if you guys got Samsung TVs. When the stuff clicks out, it's like you haven't watched it in a certain while, whatever. It clicks out, and then the Samsung thing comes bouncing, on your fucking TV screen. So my, what do you call it? Your theater kicks out. The screen goes black, and then here comes this Samsung thing bouncing around, and he fucking freaked out, which has never happened in Vinny history, as far as I remember. So, yeah, Vinny's tripping. I wish I'd have gave him something cool, but I can't because of PETA. Tell you what, though, Vinny, you're a fucking badass, dude. You don't know it yet. He hasn't been unleashed. He's kind of a wuss. You know, the little dogs, you know, we would confront little dogs. And he'd be fucking scared of them fucking barky little dogs. And that cracks me the fuck up because, like, fucking Vinny's like this huge fucking beast that, and he has a little pit bull in him, I might add. And he's just like a fucking monster, man. But those little dogs, man, they'd fuck him up. You'd be like, holy fuck, what are these little dogs like fucking crying about? You know, fucking having a good time. I think that's what it was. I don't know. See, there you go. Rogue. That was the whole point of this turn thingy that I did, dude. He's seeing shit that I can't fucking see. He was perturbed. Uh-oh. I got it. I wasn't going to let it go. We have a certain security march that we do in this household, which is lock all doors, pull all pistols. And I was dropping the ball there, I think, with that one. How many guys that have guns actually want to fucking shoot somebody? I mean, a person. How many of you guys, I mean, actually, you think about the people you hate, you think about the people you like, that variation between that spectrum. Who wants to actually fucking shoot somebody? I could go for some more of those chips, man. Be honest with you. I could go for like a whole big ass bag of them fucking chips, man. I'm telling you. Those were good. The beer is good, but yeah, those chips were, fucking chips, man. You know. Oh wow. Where there's Rogue. Tone, your stuff was great. Rogue takes the next step. He takes it to the next level. That's good stuff right there. Tone, you're right though. Yeah, nobody wants to just shoot. Nobody wants to fucking kill anybody, man. You know, there's 99.9% of the people that are fucking out there. They don't want to fucking kill anybody. You know, it's that 1% that we got to fucking. That 1%'s the fucking problem, man. That 1% is the fucking problem, man. And I'm not talking about fucking stealing and, I don't have any food and blah, 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 and I do what I can to fucking feed my fucking family. I'm talking about those killer motherfuckers, that 1% out there. Yeah, see, you're right, Tone. It comes, not to almost any of us, percentage wise. But it comes, Tone. It comes, man. No doubt about that. Death comes for us all, It doesn't matter, ultimately, it doesn't really matter. And I know there's numbers in ghettos and shit like that. Yeah, death comes for having things, So you kind of really have to play all sides if you're in fear of that kind of thing. You're either on the fucking bottom or you're on the top. And either way, you got that kind of risk. In my opinion, I don't know. I think it happens because you got trends and that whole thing, and the poor abusing these trends. But everybody kind of has to go through death somehow, which is, I don't know, maybe a little, what do you call it? I'm not totally exhausted with that. I'm not going off the everybody dies thing. I'm just saying, everybody kind of gets a little trickle of bad things in their life. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of not. It's not that we're all the same, and I'm not going to do that. I won't go there. There's a little trickle of bad stuff that kind of happens to just about everybody that can appreciate how great life is, man. Does that make sense? I think it should. It should. Because nobody avoids it, right? Nobody avoids bad stuff. Whether you're growing up, whether you're going to college, whether you're on your job, the bad shit comes. I don't want to say you can't stop it, because that sounds ridiculous, because I think you can. I don't know how else to express that other than, if you're good, you're probably going to block out a lot of bad stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not going to go God on you. I'm just saying life is, at this point in our life is fucking good, man. Life is fucking good. I'm not going to tell you to praise God or anything like that. I'm just saying it's strange. There's a strangeness out there that despite what's happening, that things are good somehow. It's I don't know. Something's weird, man. This has never been done before, right, Rogue? This has never happened before, right? We've never seen this. What happened? Yet, I don't know. Life is. Life is well. I don't know. It's just. Why do I bawl? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say this. When I was talking about some of the stuff that David Wilkes talked about, and one of the things I really fucking clamped on to was they failed with this whole virus. Stop the presidency type shit. And I really that really hit my sternum, my soul, or my, whatever. It hit my midsection with that. I mean, it really made me think and realize, and I always knew it. The left's the left, the right. Whoever's in power, they're gonna fucking oppose that, blah blah blah. But what's coming now? This tidal wave of left garbage is. You haven't seen anything like this, and it's not just now. This is coming, and they're gonna flip you to make you think that what was happening wasn't happening, and it was happening at the same time. And we have one guy, man. We got one guy really out there in the open talking every fucking day. There really is ultimately one guy out there, man. It's not that nobody else believes, but this dude is out in the fucking front, and he's whooping ass, and he's taking fucking names, man. He's taking fucking names. Ugh. His name is Bernie Sanders. I'm just kidding. His name's not Bernie Sanders. It is Donald Trump, and he is fucking whooping ass here. I think something happened to my hardware. All right, I need a beer. I need a cigarette, and I'm drunk. I'm gonna watch your fucking comments, man. I swear to fucking God. I'm gonna watch those comments. But I'm gonna piss first. Oh! Oh my God, my fucking knees. Oh! I gotta step over this cord. Oh! Oh my God. Oh, that was nice to hear that disturbance. Yes, I will be right back. I will grab another beer. Oh, I can grab another beer right now. Because I grab beer. And it's 2:30 in the morning. Fuckers. Thanks, assholes. You didn't tell me it was so fucking late. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Go ahead and open that right in front of you. Come here. Oh, those chips were good. Those chips were fucking good. I have to admit that. Those chips were fucking good. I tell you what, though, guys. You know, if anybody that's still here, for the most part, I haven't seen anything paranormal. You know. I mean, the thing I think is closest, and I think all right, that's it. God, these fucking beers get me fucked up, and I don't know why. Because I feel fucked up. Okay. The only thing I can remember when I was a kid that really perturbed me, and I'll never like forget this, is me and a friend, and he, God rest his soul. He's dead now. He got some kind of fucking disease and it fucking killed him. When we were kids, we would sneak out. We would sneak out and explore. Nobody's up. At fucking 2 a.m. So we'd go walking around and shit, and it was like fucking creepy and shit. We fucking loved it. Well, one of these times we walked off his street, and I don't know, 3 or 4 streets down, we saw a nurse. Okay, and I mean a nurse in full garb. Nurse hat, fucking shoes, all that shit. She walked to the middle of the road and stopped and looked at us, and we ran like fucking scared little bitches. That's exactly what happened. She could have been a nurse. Why she was walking down the street in her full nurse garb, I don't know. But if I was to attribute anything to paranormalcy, it was that. There's no doubt that we felt fear when she came across the road, and she basically stopped in the middle of the street and looked at us, and we weren't even visible. That's what kind of startled me, was she stopped and she looked at us, and we ran like fucking scared little school children. That was, if I was to have some kind of paranormal, that's my dog barking because he's an asshole. Oh, I forgot Cinnamon. Cinnamon. There you go, buddy. All right. Okay, so I gotta get Vinny in. You gotta excuse me for a second. I gotta get fucking Vinny in. Oh, all right. Be right back. Come on, buddy. I gotta get this fucking clown another fucking sausage. Here. Oh. Oh. Okay, here we go. Come on, Vinny. You know the drill, buddy. Oh, for God's sakes. Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking get him out. Oh. Alright, that's it. Oh my God, it's on the fucking opposite end. Motherfucker. Excuse me, I'm upside down. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. This fucking clown. sorry about the rattling sound that you hear in the background. Okay, come on, buddy. How are you, buddy? Let's go, buddy. Come on. Vinny, let's go. Got the sausage for you, buddy. I know. Here you come. All right, you fucking asshole. You ran through all the fucking dirt, asshole. Sit. I know you're a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Speak. 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 You are such a... I know. Fucking ran through all that mud, you fucking asshole. All right. You're good. You're a good boy. I know. There you go. Eat your fucking treat, motherfucker. Damn, dude, you have to fucking run through all the mud shit, dude. Come on. Fucking drinking here, dude. Okay, up and down. There you go. I know. Jesus Christ. God, does that take so long to fucking wipe his ass off? Oh, God. All right, go on. Fucker. Jeez. Oh, my God. All right. Well, hey, fellas. I'm pretty fucked up. I gotta get out of here. I appreciate you guys sticking around, man. Yeah, I'm done, man. Appreciate you, Vinny. Thanks for busting my fucking balls. I love you guys. I'll probably be on Saturday night, so if you guys want to stick around for that, that'd be fucking awesome. Oh, Black-Eyed Children. Yeah, I'm pretty. I saw a lot of shit on the Black-Eyed Children. Yeah, that's big stuff. Yeah, you guys be safe. I am gonna get out of here. I'm pretty fucked up, man, and I'm sorry. I'd like to let this go till 5, but I can't because I'm fucking buzzed. And I try to keep it real as I can, you know. But you guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. God bless you guys, man. You guys be safe, and I'll see you soon. All right? I'm looking at you seriously. Wow, what a weird fucking dog. Weird ass fucking dog.